3 streams in one day. Why not? Let's see. Before I was before I had to hop on that call real quick, I was about to I think start committing some stuff. Yeah, so I was just reviewing. Let's see here. That looks good. I updated the command, added that little constructor function just to simplify uh, putting in the UUID. So let's mark that one. Um, this is something else. Uh, I guess loggers, like the log warning, you can't use an atom there. It said that was deprecated, use a string instead. So I changed it to use a string. I don't know if that's really the string that I ultimately want to use, so I'm not going to commit that now. So let's just bypass that. Drew, if you are back on listening here, I hope that my volume is a little bit better this time. I upped the gain on my mic. Oh, my bit rate is so low. Hope this is coming through fine. Well, I guess we'll see. And I wish there wasn't such a lag between like chat messages. I think when people post them, I don't see them for like a minute or two later. Probably webhooks and some stuff going on, and it's through what Facebook and YouTube going to restream and then back to my machine. So it just takes time. But man, I wish it was a little bit snappier. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so looking at the router here, really what I want for this slice is just the post. So I'm going to highlight that row here and stage the selection. Yeah. So now the router's still, oh, no, I didn't, no, that's not what I want. Minus. I just want this one line. Oh, stage selected ring. Control K, Control A. I'm never going to remember that. Okay. That's better. Okay. Anything else in the router? Nope. Page controller. Okay. So let's see here. I did update the home get request to pass in the change set as for the form to render. And then I added this start remote workshop registration action. And these I was just kind of testing with. Those actually go in different slices. So what I'm going to do here is just highlight all of this. And let's stage that. And we'll stage this up here. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff yet. Great. Page HTML. That looks like it was just the Elixir formatter. I ran that earlier, so it says, hey, put the parens in there. They're not necessary, but I guess that's what they want. So we'll say yeah. That is for a different slice. That is a form for the contact info. Once again, I just want to see that it transitioned and redirected correctly to the form, but that's part of a different slice, so we will leave that out. And then home. Yep, I already took out the default HTML and replaced it with that simple, that really ugly, where is it? Let me pull that up again. It's so ugly for now. There we go. Yep, beautiful. Look at this beautiful UI. Yep, so this is what we're going with for now. We'll clean this up, make it a little bit nicer. And then, as I was saying earlier, I need to add the rest of my homepage here. The reason why I have none of it was once again because I just made a little static web page with a what am I trying, style sheet and an app.js, for my Easter egg. And I think I just put that in a GitHub repo, hooked it up to like AWS Amplify, and had it deployed out to an S3 bucket with CloudFront distribution sitting in front of it. It was really simple to do it that way. But now that I'm actually adding a server side process in here with Elixir and Phoenix, I'm gonna have to change how this stuff gets deployed, and I guess I'll end up building this homepage again. But I think I'll be able to copy most of that just from that static page. I think I was actually using Bootstrap, and this new framework is using Tailwind, so there will be some work to do that conversion. So anyway, so let's just add in this homepage. Heeks. There we go. And I'll add a comment. Ads. Services. Component. It's not really a component. Add services to begin remote workshop registration. Dispatches. Start. Dispatches the start remote workshop registration command on post to home. Okay. All right, I'm going to commit that. Oh, yep. I use a GPG key and sign my commits so they can be verified. Bitrate is so awful. I wonder why. I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe I need to lower my frame rate, or maybe my resolution. I don't know. Something to play with. Okay, so all this other stuff is useful, but I want some of it in different branches for now. So what I'm gonna do here is just do a git stash. We'll get back to it. Oh, git stash pop. I hate it. Just, what is the command for git stash? I want everything. Untracked. include untracked or u. Okay, so let's try that. Let's say get stash u. Hey, that's what we want. Okay. Cool. Close that. It's right in the right branch. So now if we do, let's do just a mix test. Oop, wrong folder. Mix test. Huh. Oh, what did I missed something? Yeah, let's do a get reset mixed. Okay. What did I miss in my commit? Part of the page controller. Let's open that up. Page controller. Missing an end. Oh, yep. Yep. Committed the wrong thing there. Let's go. Mix. Compile. Oh, and now I don't have that route anymore. That's fine. It's just a warning. And another slice is going to bring in this route to the router. We'll just assume it's going to be correct. But one thing we'll do here is actually update our model. So we're going to redirect to this. Let's just add. Let's do slash remote workshop registration ID contact info. That's going to be this page. We'll just put it there for now. And to be consistent, let's select that. Let's move that down. And we'll just say this. Put that there. And this is just home. Great. All right. Getting back to it. At least now it compiles. Let's run mix test. Ooh, yuck. Why is that failing? Oh, right. Peace of mind from prototype to production. They had some built-in tests that were scaffolded. And I did not keep them up to date. So Evntd web page controller test. What is this doing? It's saying, hey, get request. It's going to get request to the root. It's expecting response to, I'm assuming that says, oh, that's match. So somewhere in the HTML response, looking for peace of mind from prototype to production, which I erased. I guess I can keep a test in here. So let's see why don't we say, and now it needs to at least have somewhere in it that says remote workshop. I could just delete the test, but let's keep it around. Okay, now it's working. Cool. So save that. Let's bundle all these. Let's say ads. registration for remote workshops. Removes scaffolded page content, replaces with registration with service selection. Yeah, I like that better. Updates page controller to dispatch start remote workshop registration. Fixes a unit test for, yeah, I don't really need to record that. Don't need to record that. Don't care to. Cool. Cool. Those are all staged. Let's commit that. Boom. Great. Okay. Now, what next? Here. Let's look at the graph. Let's look at the graph. Okay, so I've got a slice going. Last night I merged and released version 0.3. Spun up some new release branches. Spun up a new dev branch. Now I want to... they want to move in the whole homepage bit. So yeah, let's do... I'll just call it like slice state view homepage. So git checkout. Let's go back to the main branch. Okay, see, back on the main branch, this is what I just removed. This is the scaffolded homepage that Phoenix gives you. So let's do git create a new branch. We'll call it slice state view home. Easy peasy. Okay. Once again here, this is what we got. Next, I want to go into the web project, controllers, page HTML. I want to keep the Flash group. I don't want any of this stuff. Save that. Let's see. Yep, now it's a blank screen. Wish I could just kind of like pin this down. I think I can actually. No, I just want to like quarter screen. Can't do that. Let's see if I can. Maybe I should put it up here in this corner. Ah. All right. Oh, that's why. I want it to like pin on top. Can I pin it? If anybody knows a way to pin a browser to be like the top window, I'd happily accept that pro tip. In the meantime, I'll just flick back and forth every once in a while. So I just test to make sure this is good. Yep, test. Yeah, great. Okay. So now what I really want to do is grab a lot of the content that I had over on my website, which is stored in a different repo. So crack open another VS Code here. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, yep. Website. Boom. All right, so this has all of the HTML, the head stuff, and the body. What does this current rendering page have? Is this getting some sort of layout? Here, refresh. Localhost. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm getting in. This is definitely using. There's the flash group right there. So that flash group call adds all this stuff in. There through there. Okay, and it adds the comments in. So yeah, that's the flash group. So really I just need the content from the body. So let's just pull it. It's gonna look like garbage at first. It's not gonna be right because I think yeah, my initial website I built it with boots. Like I was saying, I built it with Bootstrap because that was like just the easiest, honestly. And I just using it from their CDN. Okay, so let's grab a bunch. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Nothing to worry about because we can always change it. I'm going to copy that from the website and throw it in here. We'll keep the flash group up on top. Save there. This probably needs some formatting. We'll mix format. Let's say mix format. Lib Evntd web controllers page HTML star.keeks. Will it format it? It did. Beautiful. Okay. Save that. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah. That looks like utter garbage. But the content's there. Woo! Well, take a quick look at this again. Okay. I don't have any of the assets, obviously. I need to copy those images over for myself, Adam, Martin, logo. Oh, yep, and there's the footer stuff. Then I'm going to need to add in some styling. and try and get it back looking to be roughly the same. Yeah, let's do this. All right, let's get images in first. I'm gonna have to strip a lot of these classes too because these are bootstrap classes. Okay, so how do we do like static image assets in Phoenix? See if we can figure this out. So I am just doing some search static assets. Phoenix static assets. Oh. Phoenix. Click here. Phoenix static assets. Let's just do Phoenix documentation first. Let's get, otherwise you might. Is it Phoenix 1721? Is that the newest? Is that the one I'm using? Let's see. Go to MixES, EXS. That's a lot like your package JSON if you're a Node developer. I'm using 1720. Okay, so I'm one hotfix version behind. That's fine. Let's go oh, there we go. Asset management. Actually, I want to, before I do that, go back up to docs. Let's get to the top. I want to set a bookmark there. And let's choose another folder. I like to put these in languages, Elixir. And we're just going to remove overview and say Phoenix. Great. Now we'll go to asset management. Besides producing HTML, most web applications have various assets like JavaScript, CSS, images, fonts, and so on. Yes, they do. From Phoenix 1.7, new applications use ESBuild to prepare assets via the Elixir ESBuild wrapper and Tailwind CSS via the Elixir Tailwind CSS wrapper for CSS. Makes sense. The direct integration with ESBuild and Tailwind means that newly generated applications do not have dependencies on Node.js or an external build system like Webpack. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I don't have a direct dependency on Node.js. Your JavaScript is typically placed at assets.js app.js, and ESBuild will extract it to priv static assets.js. Development, this is done automatically via ESBuild watcher. Okay, so I don't really need to think about this unless something needs to be changed. In production, this is done by running mix assets deploy. I know I'm going to forget that at some point, and my first deployment, I'm going to be like, where are my assets? They're not here, and I'm going to have to go back here and reread this again. ESBuild can handle your CSS files, but by default, Tailwind handles all CSS building. Okay. Okie dokie. So, remember seeing an assets folder. Okay, here we go. Images, fonts, and external files. If you reference an external file in your CSS or JavaScript, no, I'm at. Yes, Bill will attempt to validate and manage them unless told otherwise. When the images are already managed by Phoenix, you'll need to mark all resources from images as external, as the error message said. I just want to reference some image files. I don't want to bundle them. Oh, I just put it in priv static. I see. Oh, the derp. Expand that folder and there's images. Logo. Great. Problem solved. Anybody ever watch Pagan Cat? When my daughter was growing up, she was really into that. Problem solved. All right. So, let's see here. I have assets. Which ones was I using here? I was using logo transparent black. And I was also using Team J Brune, T A Dimitrik, and T M Dilger. Logo transparent white. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a folder called Team. And then I'm going to open. Can I copy that? Can I paste these in from this other instance? I can. Cool. Let's see. Did that work or is the pathing still wrong? Pathing is wrong. So, where are we looking? We are trying to go to Assets Team Brune. Well, I'm guessing it's going to be images, not assets. Let's give this a try. Images. There we go. There we go. Look at that friendly face. That's in there. Great. Let's say images there. Adam should show up. Yeah, there he is. There he is. I'm gonna need to fix the sizing here. And then let's get Martin in. Aha, yeah. Awesome stuff. Great. And I'm going to also need the logos. So I was using logo transparent white and transparent black. Copy those, put those in images here. Then change this to be images, logo transparent black. Check that out. Let's go to, boom, there's the logo. Yes. And change the footer logo. Close that. Close that, DevTools. Whoa. Oh, that's a big face. Okay, so when I click on, oh, because it's trying to go to index HTML, so I need to fix that. Same with that one. It's trying to go to index HTML. So let's fix that as well. This is Heeks. So actually what I can do here, I think, could I just do this? Let's give that a try. Yes. So using the P sigil is like a verified route. So that gets checked against all of the routes defined in the router right here. By using that P sigil, it checks. I might not be saying this right, but it essentially checks all of your registered routes and it'll give you warnings or like compiler warnings if it's not defined. Like, let's do this with something that we know doesn't work, like foobar. See, now I get that little squiggly, no route path for Evntd web router matches foobar. It's kind of a nice little convenience feature that Phoenix provides. And I have one other one that was down here at the bottom. Same issue in the footer. Where is it? A, right there. So let's do, yeah, test that out. There we go. Yep. Oh, let's see. I was also missing that image. And that was, what image? That was, I think, like that event model. Yeah, this image right here. Get that back in place. Once we do that, before we start changing a bunch of CSS, probably give it a commit. And yeah, all this is still there. Cool. Cool. Boop, 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 boop. Oh man, I'm kind of low. I need to either back up or. Anyway, man, I already forgot what I was doing. I got sidetracked here. Somebody wanted to be my friend on LinkedIn, and I got super excited. Okay, so I needed that other image, and that was the what we do image. So I'm going to copy that. And that was under models. So here, so static image, add another folder called models. Paste this in. What we do, great. And then I'll change this home ex. Where was it? There we go. Images. There we go. So we got the website somewhat back. Still looks super ugly though. Oh, I'm also missing like the header background, that beautiful picture of Mount Hood. Got to get that back in there. Let's do it. And then we'll commit stuff before we start. So let's see. Header, overlay content, transparent. I'm trying to even remember how I got that image in there. Was I doing that in CSS? The banner. Find banner JPG. No. Oh, yep. It was a background URL for the header banner. Let's. Well, that's part of the CSS. So we're going to commit this stuff. All right. So we're adding a bunch of images. And we're adding a new page HTML. Great. All right. Copies. HTML content and images from initial website setup. Well, I know this is going to conflict with my other branch, but we'll resolve that later. And image. Add all those. Boom. Copies home. Let's say copies home page content. Images from initial website. Oh, great. So this is in the save you slides home. We'll do that once again. Signed. Okay. The fun part. Cascading style sheets. It won't be too bad. But I am no Tailwind pro. I think I mentioned that earlier today, but a lifelong learner might as well pick up some new tools. Get them honed. But before we do that, I am going to pull up the Tailwind CSS website. Go to their docs. There we go, Tailwind docs. These are all of the things that I'm going to be looking at. Should be good. Don't need this use Vite components. Nope, that's not what I want. I want my default to land here. Maybe styling with utility classes. And then I'm going to bookmark that. And choose another folder. Let's call it a language. CSS. And I'll just remove that. Say tailwind CSS. Good enough. I'll be able to find it. Great. Now, before we get started here on this next commit, let's close this down. Close that. Open up this Heeks file again. Is that how you pronounce it? Heeks? That's how I'm pronouncing it. Maybe I'll go to an Elixir user group sometime and I'll get learned. Whoa. Okay, so I'm just gonna rip out a lot of this stuff. A lot of this CSS. Let's just start from scratch. So but I did have some custom stuff in there that I'm probably just gonna have to redo. Maybe I shouldn't tear it all out. Let me pull up this other one. So I had some custom stuff for header banner and overlay content nav, justify content center. Actually, I have a copy of this over in this other repo, so I'm just gonna start from scratch. Let's just start ripping out all the classes. Go totally vanilla. All right, let's check. Let's see how much that changed. Anything, if anything. Not really. Let's see here. Color. That was another custom class I had. Oh, yeah. Image column. What? I bet this is super exciting to watch right now. Think. That's weird. I was using a class for that. All right, we're almost done. Now in the footer, let's remove this stuff, and then I'll do one last check. Make sure I didn't leave any class attributes in here just by doing a quick find. There's probably a faster way to remove all this stuff. There's a class there. Kind of one line that. Oh, missed one right there. Let's see. Can we find the word class? Yep, right there. Color. There's probably a better way to do that. So I had this header, out on this website. And that is the color, that purple band right there. I'm using an actual div element that just has a height on it. Maybe I could make it like a thick bottom border for the image. I'm no CSS pro, but happy to take any pro tips out there. All right, one quick second. I'll be just back in just a moment. Unmute the mic. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to remove that class. And it looks like I missed another one. Okay, there. Yep. And I missed that one there. All right, no more classes. Okay, so now say strip out all CSS classes. All right. Maybe this is getting annoying. I might remove the signing of every single commit. Okay. So here's what we're going for to replicate this. And right now we have this. So let's just look at the top here. Okay, I want to get that banner back in place along with this little bit there. So let's do it. Where did my code go? There it is. Uh-huh. Huh. All right, so I have this header. And previously, this header was header banner. And it had a background URL. Had some padding. It took up 33% of the viewport height with a relative position. So let's see if we can just inline some tailwind. Where did my tailwind go? Okay. Tailwind display. Tailwind display. Was it display? No, position. Oh, you just put the class as relative. Easy peasy. Okay. Let's do that. So let's say class relative. And let's say the height is 33% of the view height. So how do we do that? Tailwind. Look down here, height. Needed 33 VH. Can I do that? So right now I'm looking at these height utilities. So can I do like H33VH? Will that work? What I'm reading? Let's try it. Let's try H-33VH. I'm not seeing any changes yet, but next I want to see how we do a background image in Tailwind. Let's just do background image. A background image. Yeah, okay, so I can do, oh, EG dash, and then in square brackets, I can put the URL. Let's give that a try. So bg dash URL, and then we're going to want to do images slash banner JPG. I think. Save that. Now I need to copy the banner from the other repo into images here. Great. Isn't that a beautiful picture of Mount Hood? I love it. I think this is a Trillium Lake. Great view. So let's see. Let's save that. Let's see if it actually worked. Here. No, it did not. I want to make sure I didn't shut down the. Is it trying to request it? No, it's not even trying to request it. Okay, moving on. Let's just keep going. No problem is insurmountable, but I just don't need to focus on it. Still confused though. Why is that not? BG. Do I need it to be like rooted? Oh, now I'm getting actually an error. No route. Oh, maybe this needs to get bundled. I thought I saw something related to this in the docs. Let's go back and look. Where did the docs go? Well, let's go there. Open up a new tab. Can never have too many tabs. The languages, CSS. No, not. Go to Phoenix. We want to go to asset management. Okay. Images, fonts, and external. If you reference an external file in your CSS or JavaScript files, ESField will attempt to validate and manage them unless told otherwise. Okay, so like given the images are already managed by Phoenix, you need to mark all resources from images and also from fonts as external. But I want these in the Tailwind. All right. I don't want to deal with this now. I'll figure it out. But just not now. Great. Let's move on. Well, at least we'll see if we can get stuff centered and at least somewhat put in place. All right. Going back to my old CSS file or my old. Okay. We also had padding that looked like 3 rem 0. So I think a 2 value padding is top and bottom, and then left and right is the second value. Anyway. So padding. Padding. We do padding. It's top round the clock. I always forget that. 12. So top, right, bottom, left. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's try and do P dash 3 rem 0. Is that gonna do it? Oh, hey. That did sort of work with the background image. It's not like that. So I still have some like scaling I need to do, but image is there. Um Okay. We're making progress. Okay. Cool. So we kind of have the class now that used to be what I called the header banner class. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing bottom cover, no repeat. So I wonder, I bet I can throw that in here. Bottom slash cover dash no repeat. Is that going to give us a better image? That gives us now nothing. Maybe I can't do it that way? I remove these again, save. Yeah, it's back, huh? How do I add those additional things with Tailwind, huh? How do I do it, Tailwind? Tell me. Here's the background. Oh, this is using background image by using this BG tag. Previously, I was using just the background. Maybe. Wait, background, I think, is a. What's it called? Like that superclass CSS background. Let's look that up. Yeah. Background is a combination. Background image, repeat style. So I think I can just add some different classes to get that other stuff I was going for. The bottom cover, no repeat. So yeah, I can do like background repeat or a BG no repeat. That's what I want. So we'll say BG no repeat. Okay, that still isn't exactly right. And then I also want bottom slash cover. So that would be, I think it's position slash size. What it is? Oh man, so many tabs. On each layer, so PG size. So that would be cover. And I want the position, yeah, position to be bottom. So with that, do BG bottom, BG dash bottom, and BG dash cover. BG cover. Or was it? Yep. And BG cover for the size, and for the position is BG bottom. Boom. Oh, that's looking better. That's starting to look better. See? Oh, now, haha, we're getting there. The viewport, the 33 view height thing didn't really work. I need to go look at that again. So what was that? Height? Where is height? There it is. Yeah, I just need to put these angle brackets around it, I think, and that'll do it. That'll do. Yes. Yep. There we go. Look at it. Well, you can't even tell. It's exactly the same. Beautiful. Woo! Okay. Let's add that and add that. Let's say we restyled the header banner. Yeah, I need to get rid of this signed commit stuff. Oh, my hands get cut off. Okay, that's where we are. Next, we're gonna do is try to replace this little floating div here with the menu and the logo. Previously, I called that, I believe, the overlay content. Pretty good name, gotta admit. Okay. Yeah, okay, there. And that's my little nav menu in there. So let's wrap that up. So, overlay content used to be there's a header and the div. This div, right? Oh, the header should have been the header banner. Okay, so actually, I want to actually revert that last commit. So what I'm gonna do is say git reset mixed head. Okay. Going back here, I want to move this to the header. Now, just verify it's still looking good. Yep. Good to go. Restyled header banner. Using Tailwind CSS. Tailwind. Okay, now this div is what used to be the overlay content. So overlay content had a white background. So once again, let's pop open Tailwind here. Put this over here. Let's see here. Background. I just want color. Okay. This is all background size images. I just want background color. Oh, BG. BG white. Easy peasy. Okay. And this had a width of about 80% and a max width of 900 pixels. So I think I can do W-80 for 80% width. And I can do, oh, yeah. And then max width, is that like MW? No, it's max W. I want to set pixel content here. So I think what I can do is I can say max W dash square bracket 900 pix, I think. Going with it. Padding, I wanted 1 rem. Get 1 rem. Want text alignment. Text alignment of center. So that's easy. I can just do text center. Box shadow. Does it have any utilities for box shadow? Box shadow. So this had holy cow, there's a ton of different shadow ones, all the different colors. Jeez. Whoa, that's a lot of utilities. Wow. Maybe I can just do one of these simple utilities instead of what I was doing before. Let's try just like shadow medium. Replace it. Okay, so that does a 046 -1. And prior, I was doing a 0 4 10. really seeing the box shadow yet. All right, I'm just going to leave it as shadow medium for now. Let's do border radius. Rounded. I was doing a 10 pixel border radius before. These are all relative. I keep it pretty much the same, so I'll do rounded 10 pix. Yep. It rounded it. Round. And then position is absolute. I bet I could just do like absolute. And then I can do like top 68. Does that work? Maybe not. Well, let's try it. And then left 50. No, those are not working. So let's look at absolute positioning. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Position, absolute. Yeah, that works. How about top? Inset. Top dash number. Top dash. At 68. So top dash 68 should produce 68 times 100%, which is 68%. Same for left. Assuming there's a left here, right, left. Yeah. Huh. Why then? Okay, let's also, I'm missing one more style, and that's a translation of negative 50 on the x-axis. Transform. What I want is translate, really. So if I do translate, what translate 50% 0. I think that goes x, y. So translate x. Translate X. That's what I want. X dash negative. So minus. Yep, that's what I want. I want M translate X 50. That didn't do anything. How about translates Y 0? I wonder if there's other styles that are just getting in the way. I don't even see top. It's like these top and left ones aren't working at all. I wonder, they just being overridden? I don't see them in there. It's like they're not working. So I'm assuming that's a me problem, not a Tailwind problem. Absolute top 0, left 0. Hmm. Hmm. What if excuse me. Should work. Top dash 50. I mean 68. Top fraction. Calc. Oh, top fraction. What does it mean by fraction there? Do I seriously put like... You could probably just use top dash, put it there, 68%. Look up what they mean by fraction. Can you literally put like top dash 68 slash 100? Font variant numeric. Well, no, that's not what I want. Styling utility classes. I just want to see if I can find a place where a fraction is used. I guess I could ask a GPT, an LLM. Not what I was looking for. Yeah, it's saying here just put it in brackets. Or calc it. Oh, I could do like calc. Okay. Let's just switch this to... There we go. Looking better. Not exactly the same as this. But it's getting close. And with that, I think got the overlay content all restyled. So let's good time to commit this. restyled overlay content using tailwind. Oh, I'm good. Tired. Must be, yeah. Yep, about 4 o'clock. All right. Let's check. I really need to figure out this low bit rate thing. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a little break now. Don't really have anything going on tonight, so I'll probably jump in for live stream number 4. Have a good afternoon, everybody. See ya.